I'm JP with Base Industrial Supply. What we're going to show you today is a universal thread repair tool that repairs threads of any shape or size. Coarse thread, fine thread, metric fine, metric medium, pipe thread, fine pipe thread, British Standard Wentworth. We can go on and I can name off all the threads in the world for you. This tool will do it. Let's go back to school real quickly. The old way, you have a damaged thread and you need to repair it. What you would normally do is get a thread gauge, pitch out exactly what thread it is, your caliper, find out the diameter of the bolt, go to your toolbox, get the proper die, hex handle, oil, rag, and anything else you might need for that repair. Simple as getting everything together, getting on dead straight, 1, 2, 3, back it off, clean everything off again, re-oil it, get back to where you were, 1, 2, 3, until the thread is repaired and back it off. That's a 10 to 15 minute job, not a big one, but a few tools required. New school. This is the Nes rethreading tool. It's as simple as this. You have a damaged thread. Wherever you would use a hex die or a thread file to repair this thread, this is where this tool comes in handy. It's as simple as putting it on, and you'll see that the teeth float right into the thread, no matter what it is. Coarse thread, fine thread, metric fine, metric medium. Again, we can go on with all the threads. Hand tighten it, and you are now repairing the thread. It's that simple, that easy. Now, one of the things after you repair the thread is you'll see as it comes up the bolt here, she's going to ramp off and chamfer the thread for you, giving you a complete brand new start thread right about here. And there you go. And that is how simple it is. Your thread is repaired and you're back to work. These tools will come in 3 different sizes. The Nes 1A, which will do all the way from your machine screw sizes up to 1/2 inch. And again, any thread that's in there, coarse thread, fine thread, metric, and so on. Your Nes 2, which will do from 1/2 inch all the way up to 1.5 inches. And the Nes 3. This guy will do all the way from your 1.5 inch size up to 6 inch outside diameter. And these 3 tools right here, you can go from your home and garden tractor all the way up to the largest heavy equipment that the world has to offer. And that's as simple as it is. I'd love to tell you that there's more technical information to this, but there really isn't. Coarse thread, fine thread, metric fine, metric medium, anything with a 60-degree or 55-degree thread pitch angle. These tools will repair. Now, as genius as these tools are, there's one even more genius, and that's the internal threads. Prior to this little guy here, there has not been a tool in the market that is specifically designed to fix internal threads. What we use are taps to do that. Now, taps are cutters. What they're going to do is they're trying to cut anything and everything that's in that hole out. So if you're not dead straight with your tap when you go in, what you're going to do successfully do is drill out that hole. It's looking for something to cut. Not to mention, if you go a little too fast, you can snap the tap off in the hole, and now you really have a problem. New school way of doing it is simple as this. Normally, thread damage will occur in the first 4 threads. It can go deeper, but more commonly it's up top. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in below the thread damage, hand tighten, the blade will automatically find the pitch, coarse thread, fine thread, metric, so on and so forth. Hand tighten, you are now fixing the thread. That simple. These tools will range all the way again from your machine screw sizes all the way up to 4 1/4 inch internal hole. Tighten it, find the thread, make sure it's hand tightened properly, and you are now fixing the thread. It's that fast, that easy. Again, not going too deep down into the hole here. What we're going to do is come out, and we're also going to show them again how it ramps out of the hole, and giving you a perfect start thread every time. And here she comes, right there. And she ramped out perfectly at a 60-degree angle, giving a perfect start thread in there. And that's how to demonstrate the internal tools. Okay, now we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to smash up a bolt. Now, as you can see, the nut is spinning freely on this, as it should. What we're going to do now is have a little bit of fun. You notice I'm spinning the bolt around so there's damage all the way around it. And there's no way that nut's going to go on right now. There we go. Okay. Now, please notice that I'm not measuring this, and we don't know what this is. We just know that it's damaged and we want to fix it. Simple as putting the tool on, get it a little bit below the thread damage if you can, hand tighten. Make sure it's good hand tighten too. No other tools are required on this, and start fixing. Now, I usually do recommend cutting oil if you're in a shop environment, but if you don't have any handy, that's alright. You can do the repair dry as well. Now, as you're going around, just keep tension. Make sure she stays nice and tight. And one thing I'm going to show you here is you'll notice that there's no debris coming off, no filings, no anything. What those blades are doing is basically plowing the road. They're taking the material that's damaged and pushing it back into position, giving you a very high thread repair rate. Another thing I'll show you is as we come to the top of the bolt, you will see it ramp off at a perfect 60-degree angle, giving you a chamfered and start thread. Perfect every time. Very important for getting the nut back on. And there we go. And there she is. Right back into service, in the field or in the shop. You're ready to go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Nes Thread Repair Tools. Thank you for watching.